Yo, book nerds! I am going to give you guys a little update on school today, and then at the end I'll just quickly give you an update on my reading as well. So if you've seen my last video, you'll know that I have 3 classes this semester. At the time of that last school update, I had only started 2, but the 3rd one has now started as well. My teaching writing class is going so well. I absolutely love this class. So far, we have completed one paper, which was a memoir, and then we discussed how we would teach this to our own students. And that was such an interesting dynamic because I've written memoirs before, but I've never had that element of, okay, now I need to think about how I would teach this to my students. And so it was really fascinating. Now we've moved on to an essay assignment, and I am really enjoying this as well. So we're in the midst of the essay assignment, and then when we're done with that, then we'll have more discussion about how we will teach this to our future students. So it's been just so much fun. I really love this class. The one downside of this class is that it's an evening class, and honestly, it goes pretty late, and with the pregnancy, I've been so tired, so having such a late class has not been the most fun, but I make do. It's fine. The enjoyment I get out of it is worth it. My second class is my linguistics class, and this class is definitely interesting. I would say this is the harder of the 2 classes just because it covers such a wide scope of topics and there's just a lot to remember, and I've never taken a linguistics class before, so it's all new to me. But it is very fascinating. And this week I have my first midterm, so I'm a little nervous about that. It was actually supposed to be last Thursday, but our teacher had to cancel class, and so now it'll be on Tuesday. So I am very grateful for additional study time, and I hope that it goes well. So wish me luck. I had a quiz in this class, and I feel like I did all right on that quiz, so hopefully the midterm will go just as well. I'm a little nervous for what we're doing after the midterm because he told us we're going to be working in Python, which is a programming software, and I have used this before. When I was in undergrad, I took a senior level math class, and I was a freshman when I took it, and we were programming Python to do advanced calculus. And so as soon as I heard that we were going to be using Python again, even though I know it's not going to be with math, I was just like, no, I hated that class. It was the one time in my life I actually needed to get a tutor. I did get an A, but oh my gosh, I really had to work for that. So as soon as he said Python, I was like having flashbacks. I was like, no, I don't want to work with Python again. But hopefully this time around it won't be so bad. And then I did start my 3rd class this past week. And so it's just half of a semester. And I really don't know how I feel about this class because it's completely online and it's not at a set time. And so the class is called Small Group Communications. And so I don't understand how we're going to have a class about small group communications when we're never going to be online at the same time, so we could never actually be in small groups. So I don't know how this class is going to work. So far I've just had 1 week of it, and pretty much it was watching a video and there's some reading, and then we post discussion questions, and then we have to comment on other posts from other students in the class. So it'll be interesting. There's going to be some quizzes, there's going to be some papers. I've never had a class like this before. My writing class is online, but it has a set time, and so we're all together in like a virtual classroom. But not having a set time for a class is definitely going to be different for me. So I'm going to have to stay pretty disciplined so I stay on top of that class, so I don't fall behind, because since I don't have an actual time to sit down and do it, life gets busy and I don't want it to fall to the side. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, so far everything has been going really well, and I'm already looking ahead to next semester, which will start after the new year. So spring semester will start early January. I have 3 classes picked out for then, and I believe they are all going to be online. I'll give you guys another update after I register because registration's not open yet. So I don't want to tell you right now just in case I don't get into one of those 3 that I want. But I'm really hoping to, because if I can get into these 3 online classes, then once the baby comes, I won't have to worry about missing class in person. And also one of those 3 classes is only half of a semester as well, so it will actually be done before the baby gets here, which would be very nice to just be down to 2 online classes by the time the baby comes in March. And I was even looking ahead to summer semester because I will be taking classes in the summer, and it looks like all of those will also be online, but that is just way too far out to even talk about. So yeah, once we get through spring semester, I'll give you guys an update for summer as well. But I'm just really happy that it looks like the next 2 semesters could be all online, because I won't have daycare for the baby until like June or July. And so, yeah, being able to do school at home online and have my newborn with me will be great. It'll be very busy. But I think I can handle it. I have a great support system around me, so I'm very lucky in that sense. And so, yeah, everything is going well, and I'm just very happy that everything is going smoothly. Now I'll just give you guys a brief update on what I'm reading. Personally, not in class. I have a lot of reading for in class, which I don't think will interest you guys as much because a lot of it's very technical. But anyway, personally, I am still reading Carmilla by Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu. I'm about halfway through the book. I am enjoying this so much. I can't wait to finish it so we can talk about it. I'm just flying through this, which is great. I definitely love being back in a classic. You know me and my classics. I just love them so much. So yeah, can't wait to keep going with this one. After I finish Carmilla, I don't know what I'll be reading next. Guess it kind of depends on how long it takes me. I had said in a previous video that I might read Dracula after I read Carmilla, but I'm starting to rethink that because I'm really enjoying this story, which is obviously a vampire story, and I don't know if I want to do another vampire story right after. I might want to take a break and do it later, or maybe I'll wait until next October to try Dracula. So that is what's going on in my life. I hope you guys are having a wonderful October. I've got a couple little Halloween decorations up here. I have more Halloween decorations up, but they're not down here. They're upstairs. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I'll see you guys next Monday. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for talking books with me.